right, so this is the 71 Camaro.
Yep.
Brian, this is your baby?
Yes, it is.
So it looks like it's ready to race, but it also looks like you could have driven it out.
And this is the one you
1,800 miles.
said burnt to the ground. When?
Yes.
Not too long ago.
It was a year and a half ago.
A year and a half ago.
And the meat looks absolutely humongous on this car. Those are 335s in the front.
Yes, sir.
What a day we're living in. We're living in a day of the car I drive has 510 horsepower, and you can't even tell. You don't even know when the engine is running.
Right.
And you have 335s in the front, which means you have. Do they go to 4?
Actually, 335s in the back. That way you can rotate the tires.
I see.
You got to be able to rotate the
OEM
tires.
recommendation is you rotate the tires every 5,000 miles.
But look at the flare they have to put on the front to make that happen.
Wow. So the rims on this car are what size?
18 by 12s.
18 by 12s. And you got a 5-speed, I'm guessing, in
6
here?
speed.
6-speed. Look out, world. And roll bar. Got the aforementioned fire bottle in the back there. And can we take a look at what powers this baby?
Sure can.
It's a crate motor.
Well, it's built by an engine builder, but yeah, it's all brand new LS7 parts.
And it's putting up about what kind of horsepower?
680 the crank on pump gas.
Wow.
You weren't kidding, full
wow.
on air conditioning, the whole deal.
Wow.
Those aren't factory inner fenders either.
No, but
And it gets 18 miles to the gallon.
Do they make a independent rear for this car?
Yeah, there's several companies. Heights makes an independent rear for this.
Do people experience much benefit from it, or are they pretty much? I mean, it's like I don't know. I think I have a race car, Datsun Roadster, that has a live rear axle, and then I have a bunch of them that are independent. And honestly, I can't tell the difference. They just feel like the car they are. You know, I don't think it's any faster myself. But you're thinking about making the move?
Oh, I've built this. I built a '66 Corvette with the independent C4 suspension in the rear, and they're both equally as fast. It's really up to the driver, and it's your driving technique. So you've driven both, you know how it is. You know, you come out of the corner a little differently with a live axle versus an independent rear. The way if it gets away from you put gas into it to correct it versus lifting a little bit to get it to settle down.
Hold on, write that down.
so in the back you guys are running what, a 4-link then? You're running you mentioned Detroit Speed and Engineering 4-link, and it looks like you have the remote reservoirs for the shocks and stuff.
These are actually built by JRI. So JRI's teamed up with Detroit Speed to be the manufacturer of shocks, and these are a new prototype 4-way adjustable. So there's high and low speed rebound and high and low speed compression adjustments.
Do you make adjustments up here?
Yeah, up there as well as on the shock.
Yeah, I was very skeptical. I was like, well, what's this going to do against Nissan GTR? But now you're seeing this 600 plus horsepower and all the suspension upgrades, and someone took a Sawzall to just about every piece of sheet metal that wasn't that was on the inside of the car, and you go, all right, now I'm starting to see it.
All right, I'm going to stand back here.
335s all the way around.
I hear the fuel pump firing up.
That should be good.
That's healthy. That is healthy. The show is Are You Faster Than a Redneck? It is Monday nights. It's speed. And it's going to be, again, you'll be able to find it probably on weekends
Probably
and stuff
all
like
the time,
that.
yeah.
It just seems like like I said, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm now in.
Well, Adam, there's, we're rednecks. We're from East Tennessee. So it was a little bit of trouble to get this out here, and I'm not sure how much you want to expose this, but we brought you a little gift.
Uh-oh.
Seeing how we're from East Tennessee.
Uh-oh, whiskey?
Well, we
They
call
brought
it
you a live cow.
redneck horsepower.
I'm ready.
Redneck
I'm
Racing
ready.
Fuel. So this is the fuel donation you was looking for.
Yeah, this is what I need.
It works either or.
So
Wow.
straight from the hill.
This
That's
is
American
sipping
apple
whiskey.
pie.
This comes in a
This is
mason
cinnamon.
jar.
So
Yeah.
we got you options.
Now listen, I want you to know the very sad and troubling truth about what is happening here. This will not sit on a shelf somewhere in my home. It will be consumed by me.
That's why we brought you the best.
And I'm looking forward to it. I've never had, I don't know if we call this moonshine or not, but I'm looking forward to it. And I will say this, I'm one of these dudes, by the way, who like people would, when I used to do Loveline, the radio show, people would send us cookies in foil, like in the mail. And Drew and I would look at it for a few minutes and then we'd eat the whole thing.
You know,
So
they
I
do
will
that
drink
here,
this entire
and
thing.
I always wait for somebody to eat the first piece.
Yeah, but see this, what can you do to this? I mean, hell, you
No.
could put rat poison in here and it'd only make it better. I thank you. I will consume this, and as a matter of fact, I've gotten to the habit of pouring. I'll let you guys leave before you leave with a little bottle of my Mangria.
Oh.
That's how we do it out here. I'm sure you'll enjoy that. I've been now prone to topping off my glass of Mangria with a little sipping whiskey.
And now
Yeah.
moonshine. This
Yeah.
is
Well,
Well, you're gonna like
cinnamon?
this. Is
That's
so
cinnamon,
good. You
yeah.
may get into a new.
Now, do we go? Do we do it neat, as we say out here, or do we do it on the rocks?
Straight from the jar.
Straight
out
from
of
the
the
jar.
Yeah, with a
All
twisty
I'm gonna
straw.
I'm gonna have a little. I'm gonna have a little shot of this just to play it, just to make sure that we're on the up and up. That is good. That is
We
good.
brought you the best.
Bill, Brian, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for the show. Thanks for the jar of whiskey. That's mine, by the way.
Yeah.
You just hang on to it.
Taking it.
And again, are you faster than a redneck? Monday nights, speed. Until next time, this is Adam for Bill, Brian, and Matt saying keep the air in the spare and the bag in the wheel.